Good evening, and welcome to another Throne of Liberty stream. Hope you're doing well. Uh, we are going to be going ahead and trying to get ourselves some better materials to equip some hopefully new manufactured, because it looks like that's the best way to do it anyway. Uh, Equipment, weaponry, and such. I did get to level up, so I am at 48, but I also have bumped up my strength, so that is going to be helpful for survivability, as well as going ahead and picking another skill set which will increase my damage reduction. So let's go ahead and jump into the game. Stop a ritual from being performed in a dimensional rift. Great Claw Forest. Speak to Gusto. Let's see. Dynamic event. Circle. Check world map location. Main. Pan out here. So main story is here. I think what we will do is we'll go and continue to work on the secondary one. So I don't want to have a huge backlog of quests. Check my audio. That should be good. All right. Jacques. Oh, Jacques. Nice digs. Library, weapons, hearth. Maybe some stew on there.
Oh, you're back. What happened? Oh, that means you defeated the creature.
Yes.
Amazing! My eyes didn't deceive me. I knew you could do it. That Guardian seems to have chosen you. This Guardian's pledge didn't open, even for me. What an honor.
Okay.
The Guardian lends its power to your soul through the pledge ritual. It becomes contained in the Guardian's pledge if the pledge bearer dies. The owner of that Guardian's pledge may transform into the Guardian at any time to use their power. Their circumstances vary. There are pledges to protect cherished ones, or pledges that someone has forced. As you likely already know, to maximize the Guardian's power, you need pledge loops. The more of these Guardian's forgotten memories that you find, the more powerful that Guardian will become. Oh, wait! Why not try joining our guild? Oh, that's unfortunate, but it can't be helped. Visit me anytime you change your mind.
I wonder if we're deemed sus. Or they are deemed sus, I should say. I kind of doubt it under the circumstances. But the fact that they don't even give you an option to check is interesting. Exit the office.
Jake Handa's office, the two leaders of the Resistance, Da Vinci Aaron and Jake Handa, were in the middle of a fierce discussion over the Resistance's siege warfare. After coming to an agreement, Jake asked you to keep the Guardian's pledge well and explained to you about the pledge and the Guardian. He said that the Guardians are those who have offered up their soul and power through the pledge, and the pledge's owner may morph into the Guardian to use their power at any time.
Coming through. Okay. So we have done that quest. Got a blue in here. Let's go there next.
Experience Stone Guard Castle like never before.
Is there a tour? There probably is a tour. I don't want the tour. Hello, Sophia. Hello. How you doing, Ender Almighty?
I've made a full recovery, thanks to you.
I've seen some things, though.
You were incredible during that mission. Your guild must be singing your praises. Not at all. I've heard many great things about the guild you're in. We need more guilds of your caliber in the Resistance. You and Da Vinci may have defeated Zaroff, but Khazar's forces are still out there. There's no shortage of encounters with them, unfortunately. To respond to so many calls, the Resistance guilds are working across regions. That's why the Allied Resistance forces provide a base for each guild. We hope to offer support in every region. You must not have used a guild base before.
Nope.
Bases are hubs that provide many helpful services for qualified guild members. If you want to learn more, try visiting a guild merchant named Soleil in Stepping Stone Plaza.
Olé.
He's very knowledgeable about guild bases and can tell you more.
Experience Stone Guard Castle like never before.
It is not an amusement park.
Where are you off to in such a hurry in the rain?
Looking for a place that actually has something decent to buy. Burn.
Careful, you're back.
Okay, I'm getting serious Black Desert vibes right here. I think I said that last time I came in here. Absolutely feels like that. Except there's no traffic. Everyone's just standing. There's constant AI in Black Desert constantly moving around and yeah. Also kind of creepy. Apparently this is
The guild
not...
still has you work when it rains, huh?
Yes. Yes, it does. Where are you?
Everything's normal here.
Am I
Thank you for your
looking at
hard
the
work.
wrong icon? Yes, that is not the icon I'm looking for. You can go on about your business and move along. Okay. No, yes. What is this? Abyssal Contract, Carmine Forest. Okay. That is blue. That is purple. And we got a waypoint right there. All right. Whoa! That's some lift.
Well,
Okay, let's try this again.
Welcome back. Did you find anything?
What are we talking about?
I see. Cersei. I've heard tales of
Lannister?
her before.
Let's
She
not
was
go.
said to have used dark magic to control spirits, so the townsfolk got spooked and had her banished. No one has seen or heard of her since then.
No relation.
I never thought she'd end up in Celius's abyss. By the way, did anything weird happen there?
Weird. By what metric?
According to the spellbook of Hail Verfius, a unique phenomenon called the Abyssal Contract occurs in places dominated by darkness. It is said that hunting monsters outside such realms like Celius's abyss accumulates a special energy, which then manifests itself upon entering said realms.
Okay.
Apparently, this sort of thing only happens to star fragment bearers, and it can greatly increase their strength and skills. If so, perhaps you... See what happens the next time you go into a dark place like that. Perhaps you can use this phenomenon to your advantage.
We'll have to
Anyway,
see.
thank you for your help with the investigation. We need to look more closely at the relationship between Cersei and Celius.
Rutain called for an investigation into the suspicious energy recently detected.
I'm so glad I found that mute button. Alright. Guild Merchant. Master Carmine Forest. Mordecai's Cave. Okay, where is this guild person they're talking about? I am not seeing that. But I'm close to these areas. Check out the old diary. Coming through. Got a package. Stay away. It's a package of whip ass. Blood Queen Spider. There it is. Aha! There's the book part. Warm fuzzy feelings. Mordecai, I'll come and eat you. Alright. I'm at said location. Something's supposed to happen here. Let me guess. It's a specific time. Check out the old diary. The old diary, you say? Grappling point. Nothing inside here. Get out of the rain. So I'm guessing there's a particular mob that is supposed to spawn to be able to do this. Fruit of the Star Tree. Well, I'm going to consider this one a bust. Oh, mysterious note. I guess I have to read this a little bit more. Let's see. Face to face. It's just lore. That's not really going to be all that helpful. That is an arbiter. We've talked to an arbiter earlier. Alright, well. Failed Immortals hideout. Shattered Temple. That's a good question. I don't see anything. All right, well. Peace or war boss field. Alright, well, that answers that question. Must require some kind of a event actively happening. Did I lose it? It's just the one? There was another one near here. Okay. So, that is not what we're looking for. That has a marker, and that has to do with the guild.
Experience Stone Guard Castle like never before.
I've already been here.
Toy-ho, friend. You won't see this merchandise anywhere else.
You in a guild yet?
Tell me about your shop.
Sophia has told me a lot about you. And I heard you helped save the children from Arceum. What can I do for you?
Tell me more.
Ah, guild bases.
I would like to know more.
We have one here in Vienta Village, too. Just as Da Vinci leads the Allied Resistance Forces of Laslan, the Allied Resistance Forces of Stone Guard are led by Jake Kanda. But when the need arises, we all work together regardless of where we're located. That's where guild bases come in handy. Bases
You're
are
an
open to any
optimist.
guild, as long as they meet a few requirements. They are dedicated spaces reserved for experienced guilds.
That leaves us
One
out.
of the most popular activities are the guild raids, where you and your guild members work together to take on dangerous missions. There's also an arena, where you can pit yourself against your guild members
No
and
thanks.
test. There are also shops on site, including a guild merchant, guild supplies merchant, storage manager, and a sundries merchant. Follow this path straight up to the Artisan Plaza. They're also marked on the map. Look for Artisan Plaza and the guild base on the map. For starters, guild merchants like me offer items in exchange for guild coins. Earned
Okay.
from guild supplies merchants sell items that are useful for siege warfare. Note that only guild leaders and guild advisors can shop there. And just like in town, there is a storage manager and a sundries merchant for your convenience. It was my pleasure. Any friend of Sophia's is a friend of mine.
Does Prince Valiant know you stole his haircut? Let's see. The road. Contract. Oven. Culinary contract. A suspicious peddler. It's you again. All right. Gun crafter, armor crafter.
Toy-ho, friend! If you need a weapon you can count on, you're in the right place.
Whee! All right.
What would you like me to make for you?
Welcome.
Resident, child, traveler, prophet, priest, and king. Hello, let me in. Where are we? Might have been in this room before. However, the fact that it's giving me the cinematic makes me wonder if I'm incorrect. This would be kind of excessive to do it every single time. Guild base! Hey! Healing center?
The guild base, a dedicated space for guilds, provides access to guild raids and the arena, as well as the guild merchant and various other vendors.
Okay. So we're gonna take that out. Because we're just gonna
Take care now.
deconstruct. We're going to dissolve you and you. Done. All right. Bunch of dummies here needing practice. The sundries
If
market.
you're thinking, come in.
I am trying
Just
to
say
not
the
think.
word
Thank
if
you
I
very
have
much.
anything you need.
World leaf.
See you later.
Want to see more work?
Recovery, commander seal, teleportation. Requires guild level 10.
This must be important if you're out. Greetings to you.
Guild flag. I have 240.
Come again.
Throw a shrimp on the barbie. Onion soup. Okay. Their healing sensor. It's very grandiose and very empty. You've got mail. At least it seems like it. Codex. Collection. Battle Pass. Collect all points. That does not sound like a golem. That sounds like a big ass cat or a bear or some other absolute unit. So that's a dual zone that I had been in before by the spiders. Check world map for location. So I'm not seeing, or excuse me, seeing anything that is screaming fishing. Complete the adventure and talk to Adventure Pro Percy. Well, we're in Vienna Village.
I think there are some accessories that you're missing.
I am absolutely sure I'm missing accessories. Ooh, hello. Thank you. We are going to go down here and we are going to use the one worm that I have. Bet you he's fishing too. I am so close, but you won't let me do it. You are absolutely trolling me. fishing rod. Bait is not equipped. You know what? Equip that bait. I am not doing this right. Okay, I am totally not doing this right. I no longer have bait. Well, that's unfortunate. I butchered all of that. That's funny. I'm gonna have to find a place where I could actually buy bait, because that's kind of needed. See if this person will answer my question. Maybe we'll get some assistance. Yes, I do. It's a nice day for fishing. They're not answering me. Okay, well, that's not helpful. Special equipment crafter.
There's no way.
Alright, well, we're not getting anywhere out on that. Next quest, I guess. Open the enchanting window and transfer the upgrade to something equal or higher rated. Transfer. We're going to avoid doing that right now because I don't have anything to get rid of. I feel like they've got a lot of different stuff buried in here. Uh, World of Warcraft has a number of different systems and stuff, and I'm slightly biased based off of starting from the beginning as far as that's concerned and having a framework for that, so as it developed I could just build upon it. And games like this one, Black Desert, there is menu upon menu upon menu upon menu, and it's a bit much trying to find these specific things. Like just an example, your quest log. So you have your content notifications, these are your active quests. But what's the quest log? J brings up your journal, or in this case, the codex. Sacred Place. This is your chapter progression in the main story. This is side things, but it's not the main quest log. Crafting, cooking, transmute, lithograph, rune book, skills, codex, battle pass, shop, character info. You'd think leveling log would do it, but it just takes you to this. This has to do with things that I have in queue, I guess. And different types of leveling. Maybe that's based off the past. I don't know. It's just kind of get lost in the weeds. And there's a lot of weeds. Alright, so thankfully they have the quest helper kind of concept here, because if they didn't have that, boy would I be out in a world of trouble. 7,000 free is good. That away. Your mobility and travel, I think they did really well for that. For speed. But there's also something odd about it. I'm not entirely sure. The characters kind of feel like shamans or druids based off of previous experience, because of the fact that you have the shape-shifting ability and you've got your pets and such that help you in some shape, form, or fashion, depending on which one you have. Was the guy trying to kite me? Because it is an MMO, I definitely made it a point to work on this as a tank, because my expectation as far as survivability is low. I am trying to negotiate the different nuances of the game, and I've caught a stray wolf. Good grief. Do we really need all the wolves all the time? Why are you not responding? They have some serious armor of some sort. They will not leave me alone. Good night. No joke, my health is low. Level 50 is 2-level difference, and it feels pretty dramatic. Come over here. Away from everyone else. Whoa. So, Great Claw Forest. I need to defeat Great Claw, Giant Butcher, Giant Lycan Butcher, and then 20 swashbucklers at night. That's disappointing. Come here. Any day now. Are we disconnected? We'll show my health back up. Hi. Wow, that did not work at all. I like the fact that if you do a proper block, you end up gaining HP. Yes, absolutely. And it's not like this is a major quest point. This is blue. Your class in this game is based off of the weapons that you equip. The weapons you equip. So you can be a sword wielding melee person, you could be a caster with a bow, etc., etc. There is no actual racial class or anything of that nature. I'm surprised I can get this close without pissing someone off. Hi, speaking of pissing someone off. Enjoy my Captain America. Chewy meat. That sounds wrong. Hi, come here. We don't want you aggroing more than one. you have the ability to hot swap between weapons just by clicking the desired action on the bar. You don't have to actually swap out in order to be able to do it first. Oh, he transformed. He was one of the other characters I was needing. Okay. I got some high quality parchment. Defeat the Great Butcher. I defeated him. So why didn't that? Hi. Oh, excuse me. I did not mean to do that. That's unfortunate. I gain no benefit by killing you guys. So we leave. And we'll come back. Alright. We lost aggro yet? Again, not what I was trying to do. Wow. All that verticality and I can't get on top of that. You know what? We'll try going to a different location. Maybe we can grab another one of them. Maybe not piss off everyone. So much for that. Why is everyone all of a sudden... Hi, come here. We will figure this out, damn it. Level 50 and I am barely doing any damage to this guy. No! What is the deal here, people? We have to pull him into some kind of corner. Come on. I can't pull him. Maybe if I hit on... Maybe if I just keep hitting him. Nope. Come here. I swear, cannot avoid that. Keep your roving patrol self away from me. All right. Well, it's just you and me, buddy. Stop calling your friends. You're a prick. I am not hardly making any headway on this guy. Why is he so different from the other 50? Nope. I'm not even gonna bother. I can't do enough damage to this person. I will have to come back here later. That's just terrible. Okay, well. I may have to try to catch up with somebody from the guild in faction to try to develop that, or pull together a party to be able to do this, because this is not a party that I can, or a mob I can solo. Oh, it's daytime, so there's no swashbucklers. As far as playing the game, I don't know that there's any that necessarily are mandatory. However, maybe it's because I'm fighting him during the daytime and not the nighttime. Base game is free to play. I believe it's primarily cosmetic, though there may be some things that you can get through the shopping system. I need to leave this area if I'm going to start poking things. If there is a book up here. Excuse me. You guys can just sod off. Maybe with all the other NPCs. Hey. I think you gotta fight him during the daytime now. Or at nighttime. Did I get? Nope. Swashbucklers at night. Daytime, it doesn't appear to matter. Alright. So going back to what we were talking about. Shop. So, cosmetics. Mastery level. So there are items for it's not terribly informative. Dyes. It's an imprint scroll. I don't like their store. These are all skins, I believe. Let's see, travel forms, costumes for your summons that follows you around. Wow, that caused one hell of a delay. So sorry about that. I had a internet crash. I had to restart the router and the modem multiple times in order to get me up and moving again. That was not fun. Yep, audio is working. All right, well, we've cleared that out. Let's talk to this guy.
I've never seen you before. What business do you have here?
I'm selling timeshares.
Ah, Harden went out to patrol the Lycan's Hall, but he's not back yet. Today's his birthday? But he didn't say anything. And he's running late. I'm worried. What if he ran into Lycans?
I'm sorry. What did you just say? You literally said he's doing a mission in the Lycan-related area.
Would you do that? Thank you. Lycans appear as humans during the day, but at night they turn into their true form. They're hostile in both versions, so be careful. Harden was in a hurry. He might have dropped something on his way out.
Hannah asked you to visit the Watchguard post, where her son Harden was posted. You planned to tell Harden not to return home tonight, as Hannah said,
The villagers here
but
have been
Officer
suffering
Gustav
because of the
informed you
Lycans.
that he had
We
not
need
yet
someone
returned from his
brave like
patrol.
you to protect the
You set off for
innocent. If you've
Grateful
got time,
Forest
would
to
you?
look
We're
for him.
always short-handed. Thank you. Now, go and teach.
I kill them, there are no lessons. They're just dead. Alright.
I haven't been able to sleep for a few days, so I'm pretty tired. I must look around the Lycan's Hall. I'll take a break after this mission.
Yeah, those are not what we're going to be going after. Village protecting tree. Find Harden. Ooh, that's a great warning up front.
I killed it! Darn, the bleeding won't stop. Constant sound made me let down my guard.
So, here we go. Scratches on wood.
I killed it! Darn, the bleeding won't stop. Constant sound made me let down my guard.
Nice stun lock, thanks. Appreciate that.
Darn, the bleeding won't stop. The constant sound made me let down my guard.
Aww. Let's try this again, shall we?
I killed it! Darn, the bleeding won't stop. Constant sound. The pain is severe, but I defeated quite a few Lycans. Let's take a breather.
I am so
You
glad
found a lost
I don't
notebook
have to
near the
worry
guard
about
post.
interrupts.
It said that a soldier suffering from insomnia went out on patrol in the forest. Based on the notebook's contents, you suspect it belongs to Harden.
How come others can't hear it? Is this the right way? I don't think it was this far.
This doesn't look totally sus.
The sound is getting clearer. It looks like someone is calling me. Could it be a Lycan magic? I hear the voice. Someone is calling me. From the Lycan's Hall. I hear the voice. Someone is calling me. From the Lycan's Hall.
Yeah, you said that the first time. That's what
I hear
I'm
the
wondering.
voice. Someone is calling me. From the Lycan's Hall.
Traces of Harden were found in the Greyclaw Forest. He was badly wounded in a bloodbath with Lycans.
It has to
and it
be
seems
here.
that he heard a strange noise that led into the Lycans' hall.
Hey, adventurer! Ah, yes. We haven't seen each other since Wisp Island, right? Da Vinci and the terrific trio have filled me in about all your exploits. What brought you here, by the way? So, you came all this way to find Harden. I've also been trying to hunt down some missing guild members.
Not great.
Their trail went cold here. I sense a presence other than Lycans in this place. I'm sure something awful has happened. But I can't tell for sure because of the Lycan's full moon spell. I might be able to find some clues to the missing people if I could dispel the magic. Okay, then I'll empower the full moon stone using my magic. I won't be able to move while I'm concentrating. While I'm doing that, take a look around. See if you can find a way to lift the spell. Luna Zero is investigating the area as well, so talk to it if you need some help.
Not found. Rescanning. Scanning. Scanning.
Yellow and blue. Use.
Now, let's get started. I'll empower the stone with my magic. Focus on lifting the spell.
Lycans. The fractured moon. Combining. The full moon. The Lycan myth. The fractured full moon.
I don't know which one is blue, so this is a guess.
Well, that didn't work. Let's try again. I'll empower the stone with my magic. Focus on lifting the spell.
Yellow, blue.
Lycans. The fractured moon. Combining. The full moon. The Lycan myth. The fractured full moon.
It's specific to the shape.
Well, that didn't work. Let's try again.
Yellow and blue half moon. Yellow and blue half moon.
I'll empower the stone with my magic. Focus on lifting the spell.
Yellow and blue.
Lycans, the fractured moon, combining the full moon. The Lycan myth, the fractured full moon.
Adventurer, I think we did it! Adventurer,
Okay.
wait. All right, let's see what we got here. Huh? Oh, drat. I think there's another spell that needs removing. I must have missed something. Any suggestions? A wolf's shadow? But I didn't see anything. Anyway, if that was a wolf you saw, it could be a Lycan morph or something. There's an old Lycan tale. Long ago, the sun grew envious of the moon and smashed it into several pieces. But a wolf brought the pieces together to make the moon whole again. Maybe the spell used in this hole is related to that myth.
Maybe.
I've never combined my magic with morph abilities, but I'm willing to give it a shot with your help. While I'm casting my magic, use your morph power to find a way to lift the spell.
Next full moon. Combination. Power of morph. Required.
Hey! You now have a piece of the moon. Try to find more pieces to complete the full moon. Something went wrong. Let's try it again. Come
long.
here. Hey, you now have a piece of the moon. Try to find more pieces to complete the full moon. Something's wrong. Let's try it again from here. Hey, you now have a piece of the moon. Try to find more pieces to complete the full moon. Something went wrong.
Yeah.
Let's try it again. Come here.
Full 3/4 ring.
Hey, you now have a piece of the moon. Try to find more pieces to complete the full moon. Huh? Something went wrong. Let's try this again. Come this way.
Shift.
Hey, you now have a piece of the moon. Try to find more pieces to complete the full moon. Something's wrong. Let's try it again from here.
Be nice if this was a tad bit more clear.
Hey, you now have a piece of the moon. Try to find more pieces to complete the full moon. Something went wrong. Let's try it again. Come here. Hey, you now have a piece of the moon. Try to find more pieces to complete
dear
the full
God.
moon.
Why do I even bother? Just tell me I failed.
Something's wrong. Let's try it again from here.
That was ridiculous. One, two, and three.
You now have a piece of the moon. Try to find more pieces to complete the full moon. Something's wrong. Let's try it again from here. Hey, you now have a piece of the moon. Try to find more pieces to complete the full moon. Something went wrong. Let's try it again. Come here.
Okay, this is repetitive and not progressing. So what the hell is this called? Oh, I'm sorry. That doesn't make any sense.
Do you need my assistance?
What I need is the quest to actually be clear. And it is absolutely 100% not clear.
Hey, you now have a piece of the moon. Try to find more pieces to complete the full moon.
That's 3/4. Not half.
Something's wrong. Let's try it again from here. Hey, you now have a piece of the moon. Try to find more pieces to complete the full moon.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's nothing here.
Something went wrong. Let's try this again. Come this way.
What is the other half of this thing I am assigned?
Hey, you now have a piece of the moon. Try to find more pieces to complete the full moon.
The full moon. 3
That I just lucked out.
complete.
I don't know where the other yellow is.
Something's wrong. Let's try it again from here. Hey, you now have a piece of the moon.
4.
Try to find more pieces to complete the full moon.
The full moon. 5. Complete.
You did well. We now have the full moon.
Need to insert the full moon energy.
Oh, I sensed something over there. Let me go check.
Ridiculousness. That is what you were sensing.
Hey, are you all right?
Probably not.
I think he's still alive. Is this the Harden person you were looking for?
I don't know, it looks pretty soft.
If this man is indeed Harden, he would be the star witness in the missing persons case. We need to get to the resistance base in
Hello
Kanina
there.
Village. The guild leaders were going to meet there to discuss the case. I'll take this man there. Hopefully we can confirm that this really is Harden. I'll head to the guild base in Kanina Village with him. I'll see you there.
Fair enough. Okay. And we are going to do this really quick. Internet went out. I had to restart the cable modem and the router multiple times in order to get it to start working again. All right. Well, if you've got this, I'm outie. That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I take it that's the only way out? No.
You met Clay at the Lycans' hall, where he was investigating a series of disappearances. He invited you to join him in his search for Harden.
Shh. All right. Keep getting this mail message, but there's nothing in my mailbox. So, just to answer your question, there are some microtransactions. It looks like there is some crafting and advancement materials for equipment that potentially you can use currency to buy. I don't know how much of that is paid for versus regular. I haven't delved very much into it. They haven't even had an outfit that really has jumped out at me in the store to even really figure that out. But based off of the values that I'm seeing here, it looks fairly similar to some other games with the currency amounts. So Alright, we need to leave. Apparently that is not the way out. Where? There it is. The ruler of the Grey Claw Forest is not here. Must be a timed event. They got these dynamic and timed events. The particular ones that are on a schedule, unless you just happen to be playing around that time, you're not going to be able to do the quests. I don't really like it when they do that in quest setups like that. I like being able to, at whatever time I'm at, be able to go and do my playing. Very Claw Fighter. I don't know. I haven't hit a hard wall. It's just I have to go and reroute and constantly shift to go and do other things. There may be a wall. I can see a lot of different game developers doing that as a quality of life thing to try to make, excuse me, it more lucrative, and you end up paying to solve a problem that they've generated.
I knew it! These beasts! We have to kill them all!
I agree. We have to mobilize our men right now.
Everyone cool down.
Adventurer.
Jake Hander is not here, and we can't just mobilize troops on our own.
Where's Clay? Oh, right in
You've
front of
come.
me.
I told them that we found Harden at the Lycan's Hall. Now everyone is positive that Lycans are the culprits. I think the fact that others are still missing made them even more upset. Yes, the guild leaders confirmed it. Oh, and I sent a message to Harden's family as well, so don't worry about it. I don't think this was the Lycans' doing. The true culprit is still a mystery.
Fair enough.
We'll know for sure when Harden wakes up. But we don't know how long that's going to take. Hey, I just thought of a possible way to wake him up. Could you help me?
Smack him in the face.
Thank you. We need special ingredients to wake him up. I require some Mitran spirits and dawn weeds from Pure Light Hill. A pure Mitran spirit can be obtained by washing the contaminated Mitran spirit in the main waterway. Also, seek out the dawn weed in the area nearby. Collect those ingredients and come to my office at Pure Light Tower. I will transport Harden there and make preparations.
I'm scared. No, wait.
We'd better wait until
me.
Harden wakes up.
We can't just wait until he wakes up. We have to mobilize the troops now.
I'm gonna leave you to your
Everyone,
devices.
please calm down.
At the guild base, the search for the missing guild members was a heated debate. The guild leaders confirmed that Harden was the man
What
you
is
found in the
with that? Very strange. Very, very strange. All right. Well, that is going to wrap it up for this session. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. Ender, it's always good to see you. And yeah, we will end up having to work on unraveling that mystery further next session. But have a good rest of your day and look forward to seeing you next stream. Take care.